Welcome back, everybody. I'm Keralis, and this is going to be the next episode of Planet Coaster. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Previously, we started the fourth thingy, and I did ask you guys about the Eurofighter, which we can add it here, and you guys are like, no, remove it, so it's gone. I'm going to purify this. We're going to kind of figure out what to have here. Like a small ride would be so amazing, but then again, just leaving it here with maybe a path and something here on the far end. For just people to kind of like a lookout point. I've got it. I've got it. A lookout point would look amazing. But in today's episode, we're going to continue here. And I've seen comments from you guys that you kind of want to have episodes where I actually build stuff on camera. And I promise you, we're going to have one very, very soon. Not today, though. Mainly because I kind of want to get some progress done. Because me building this game, it's not as fun to watch as you might have, as you kind of envision yourselves. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean, right? As you imagine. Because I'm a really slow builder. I can tweak one wall piece for like 2 minutes. I kid you not. That's how I roll. I love those cannons. I kind of wish you can't really have a cannon which is not shooting, right? Is there an option to turn it off? I know it's... Maybe there's a what? Maybe. Let me see here. Cannon. Is there a cannon which is not shooting? Nope. So all the cannons shoot... Because I want to have a lot of cannons around here, but having them all just shooting is just going to destroy the mojo. So first is first, alright? What we need to do is connect this ride, and I have a vision. I have a vision of a roller coaster here in the far end, but I really suck at making coasters. So we're gonna see if that is gonna be even a thing. If it's gonna be a thing, it's gonna suck, but it's gonna be a thing. So I'm gonna do some stuff here. I'm gonna kind of figure out how to connect this guy nicely to the whole path, because we need to kind of figure out a Q path. And I think maybe what we could do is extend this path. Because people going to the ride and they know the queue is going to be humongous. So maybe they can just buy a drink or a beef on the way and then just go up in queue. Not sure how the game works, but that is kind of the idea. So having a queue path going up here, maybe just twisting here around somehow. Might be an idea. Let me try out stuff and things. And I'm going to resume ASAP. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, having like 20, 25, 40 of them shooting is not going to look as nice. It's going to be like smoke all over the place. But I started, as mentioned, this little path thingy here. So as you can see, the path here is going to go in here. Well, obviously, it's going here. Then we have the shops, and then we have the queue system. We also have a staircase going up here, just in case people kind of want to take a shortcut. I love it. It's going to be so much of the sandstone. But I just love the looks of it. We might mix up some stucco and stuff like that. But we do have a queue system. So now it goes up here. It goes through. Let me just go T-camera. Goes through this building. And this might be a little bit purified because now it's dark and scary and eerie. But it's going to be the same tunnel on this side. And then it just pops out hereabouts. And people can go on the ride, which is going to be here, and here. So it's a start. And I was kind of thinking about, because as I mentioned, I want to have this like kind of elevation thingy going up. So we're going to have like the main force structure with the market square. It's not going to be a big thing, but it's going to be a small thing. An elevation up here, some about here. And then we could have a coaster going throughout the structure underneath somehow. We might terraform that down, build the coaster, and terraform it up again. So somehow crazy idea. But I'm loving it so far. This is such a weird park, to be honest. Like, looking at it now, it's so misplaced. Stuff are so like, I don't know. Like, I just get all those ideas and just start building, and it's going to be a mayhem in the far end, because I do want to have a castle in here as well. I want to have a Western theme part. There are so many parts. A modern part would be so amazing as well. But we're going to see. I haven't been here in weeks, it kind of feels like. This needs to be this needs to be tweaked and more details added to this place. Mainly because, like, this is where I started off. And I was such a beginner on the building part. I'm not saying I'm remotely good to some people. Like some people are just breathtaking amazing. Like Silver Red lady designer, just amazing. Rudy's a guy called as well, which is amazing at building stuff. And there's a lot of people which are so much better. But I'm getting a little bit better. And that's the cool part about it. But now looking at this, it just looks so bland comparing to maybe... Nah, everything looks pretty bland, I guess. No, but just the detail level is here. But might be because there's more bushes around. And if something looks ugly, just place a bush and it's gonna transform the place to a magical place. So it might be that. But now I've just been rambling about forever. All right, let's just kind of get this on the road. Hands down, this looks pretty decent. That tower might be a little bit higher because now it kind of looks like it's the same elevation as that one. I squeezed in some toilets here. They're hidden away and it looks so awesome just having them. Like, I didn't even know you could repaint the toilets, but you can. So I kind of changed them to like a little bit darker color. That sign is so fugly though. But still, we have to envision that this is a theme park. The rest of them are really piratey as this one. And I'm not really sure that kind of... Stop saying kinda. I'm not sure that fits the theme whatsoever. And you know what I learned about the game as well? Take a peek at this. If you pick, like, let's just copy this guy, right? If you hold down F, it kinda snaps. Stop saying kinda. It snaps into to like the middle of the wall. I've been doing this, like trying to pinpoint the position and then move it by hand. But if you just hold down your F key on the keyboard, it just snaps. It's so convenient. Like this is gonna make stuff so much faster for me to build and stuff. But yeah, I don't know about the science. It's a theme park, so this does fit the theme, kinda-ish. It doesn't, but it does for a theme park. And this is almost up and running. It's connected. This looks like that now. So we have the tunnel here. It goes out here. Not really sure what to do here though. But it's up and running, and I'm super happy about it. The beauty about the game is when you build custom structures, you can hide away so much. So for example, we could make a wall surrounding this by hole, like in hole. So we don't have to see this. We still would have to kind of see the square here, but that's about it. But it's becoming a humongous fort. So this is what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about taking it up very simple and stuff. Just to here, and then what we could have is custom facilities and food shops. We could have them like just on the edges here around the whole square. It's not really a square, but I guess it can become a square, can it? I think it can, because we could just... What was I looking at? Nah. Could totally do it as something like this in the future, and it becomes a square, and we can hide away that ugliness somehow with some custom structures, and it kind of becomes a square. So that is the plan. The only problem I will have is if I squeeze in a coaster here, it's going to be a mayhem to try to pinpoint stuff which goes inside here. So deleting that, bringing that down, building coasters, as I said previously, and taking it up again, I think that's going to be the easiest way for us to go. Yeah, because look at this. I did remove that mainly just so the track doesn't interfere with anything up there. But this is the torque. I placed it here. It looks pretty. It's very elevated with all the rest of the things here. But this one is kind of like the Eurofighter in that sense that it got the propelled trains, that synchronized motor. So let's say we would place, I suck at coasters, don't judge me. Let's say we would place 2, maybe even 3. Like this. Now, if I would place a track, whatever I do, I won't see anything because of that. Like I noticed a tunnel here is going to be built as soon as I poop down this, but now it's just kind of just feels it's too late because it's really hard. Even though we have the grid here, it's just so hard to see how it looks on the inside. So having this here is no bueno, but I think the torque is going to be the right choice. I suck at coasters. Don't judge me. If you guys know any like good coaster builders on YouTube's, Just name them in the comment section, all right? I'm more than happy to check out people because I'm not good at this part whatsoever. So I did have the coaster build on camera. Problem is I ran out of hard drive space and the file got corrupted. So that kind of sucks. I need to get more hard drives. I kid you not, I have like 4 or 5 terabytes in SSD drives and they're filled with craps. I need to buy bigger ones, I guess. But every single recording, like if you see like a 25-minute episode, which I do, right? That episode takes about 110 gigs, 100 gigs on my hard drive, mainly because of the quality I record in. And I refuse to go lower. So I say, yeah, it kind of, crap, I did it again. It does kind of, what? Stupid. I hate myself for saying kind of, but I can't help it. So I need to get more hard drives. And I refuse to record in lower quality. Because, but we have a shape. This is the worst coaster ever. The thing why I did it so bendy is that I want to have something which is neck breaking. And I want to have it very compact so it doesn't interfere with the structure on the top. And it's just so bad. It's just so bad. But we can try it out. So let me just jump in it. Right camera, this camera. And what I think this is going to be. This is going to be a neck breaker. Look at the nausea. It's so bad, it's so bad, it's so bad. I think we need to work on the twerking. Not twerking, tweaking of the bends in the coaster. Because now it's horrible. This is the... I'm so bad at doing coasters. But it's hard to getting an exciting, compact coaster. What's the end results? Max speed 67 miles per hour. That's pretty fast. I guess we could go... Yeah, this is just too neck breaking. What we could do is maybe just take down those a little bit. Acceleration. Let's just go... Does it tweak all of them? Yes, it does. Maybe that's going to be better. It's not going to propel people out as fast. Don't judge my coasters. I know I suck at them. Definitely looks a little bit slower. Now, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. It does look slower. And the nausea is not as high. But it's not exciting whatsoever. But at least they kind of stay in the good. Just what would be cool is having like a synchronized thing. So having like 2 trains going off, like one pausing somewhere and then the next starts. That would be really cool. Yeah, I think 6 miles per hour is not gonna do it. The nausea goes up here. When does it go down? See, it's fairly lower now. It's in the reds. And now it goes up a little bit, but it's not as bad. Still gonna be a lot of puking involved, but it's not as bad. I'm gonna keep this coaster. But I think we need to boost that acceleration a little bit. Just because it's kind of like, yeah. Let's go to 7 miles per hour. Or maybe, if I go like this, 28 and 8 miles per second. Doesn't matter. We're going to figure that out later, I guess. Yeah, the nausea goes up straight away. Yeah, that is no bueno. No bueno. So let's keep it at 7. And let's get that up to 30. Perfect. Love it. Oh, baby, the views from here in the mornings. Absolutely beautiful. This game. So, what I did, I tried to enclose it a little bit. And I think we might keep it semi-open in some areas because it's going to be really cool to see it. We're going to recolor it in a suiting color when we're fully done with it. But it's not a best coaster. It's far from. But it's my coaster and it's here to stay for the moment being. I even made this, which kind of looks like a penis, but it's not. It's going to be the square thingy when we fully done with it. And also, yeah, having it opened is going to look really cool. Envision bushes, beaches, palm trees, stuff around it, the fort, rocks, drops, caves. The possibilities are absolutely endless. So it's gonna be something. I've been doing this for hours and hours and hours, but it's becoming all right. I'm not sure you guys can even see this, but holy crap. This graphical engine in this game is breathtaking. How amazing like a sunrise looks. Especially having this like little like particles from the cannons and stuff. And then just having a smoke here on the horizon is just so beautiful. So I did extend this little thing over here a little bit. I made a secondary pier. I feel bad. All right, next episode might be an episode where we build stuff on camera. I promise you. But I've been doing this for hours and hours and hours, and I'm getting a little bit tired of it. Not really, but I need to do some other stuff as well. Otherwise, my day is going to be all gone and I've just been playing this game. And it's bad. And I want to have an episode up as well for you guys. So we see some progress here. So this is not connected yet. Let me know. Should we enclose it? Or should we just keep it like it is? I guess the track color, what's... Like the darker it gets, I think the more discreet it is. Maybe even blackish. Just so it doesn't pop out as much. Those supports are, I guess they needed here in real life. But we might hide them as well as away as well. I think I'm going to do a lookout point here, and I think we might take this up here. Because if I would take this up, let me just see here. I'm sorry. I was saying goodbyes and now I'm back and all. If we would take up this, looping it over here somehow. Trial and error, people, all right? Trial and error. This is going to be obviously purified. Just obviously. Having this path going across as a bridge and then having something here in the far end. But yeah, this needs to be purified because now it looks really crap. Yeah, it does. But then again, I think what we could do is just do this. But no, it doesn't look as good because having a bridge would look more amazing because then people can stand here and spit down on the people. It's not really meant to be, but that's what kids do these days, I guess, right? So that would be a thing. Also, what I'm thinking is, okay, this needs to be fixed here because it looks really bad. Yeah, no gusta whatsoever. Here is gonna be benches all the way across. Just having benches here so people can just chill about. Look at those people go in this little ride thingy. And this is what I meant, by the way. How you can kind of enclose all the things with custom buildings. I know this is not like super perfect, but it looks much better than not having it here. Then we can place some bushes around here, just make it pretty and stuff. But yeah, enough talking about that. What I thought about the ride, which we kind of meant to implement in the other region, is the whirly rig. It would look really awesome having it, and I'm gonna do maybe that off camera in the next episode. Having it on a little like beach type of situation someabouts, because then what we could do is there any place here? Let's just put it down here, just for the moment, so I can just showcase this how it might look. So let's say we would have this guy here, painting the terrain in a sandy color. Let's do this, just so we can envision this for the future. Then having like little splashes of that sand just to kind of make texture more beautiful, a little bit of clay or something, just like that. And there's paths which I haven't used in the game that much, but they're like supernatural. So that means if I would poop down this, having that on a beach soundabouts, and having this usage of a path, that's gonna look incredible. Because is that wood even? Or is that... Yeah, that's wood. What? What? That's awesome. How is that looking though? That's even a sandy texture. That's amazeballs. Why haven't I used this? I guess it's because it doesn't distinguish its path as much. But for a beach purpose, having that guy, having some rocks around it, some palm trees, and a little like kid ride over here as well. So we might extend a beach head somewhere over the rainbow. Maybe in this region, because this is going to be taken in more. Having a little beach over here, that's going to be just a win-win scenario. But guys, I'm sorry. I know we didn't see much. Well, we didn't much, trust me. I've been doing this for hours. I've been doing this for quite a few hours, and I'm sick and tired of it. The coaster sucks, but it's my coaster, and it's going to be here. It's going to stay. The G-forces are not as bad. We have to envision that most of the people riding it is going to be like fighter jet pilots and stuff. So we have a maximum upward G effect of 11.12. It's so bad. If they implement something in the game which scares people off, nobody's going to go on this ride. The forward Gs and the backwards Gs are not as bad though. Is this an average? Lateral G, upwards G. There's so many G's all over the place. Holy crap. I don't get that whatsoever because I suck at G forces. But it's bad. So, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to leave it with this. The fort is becoming something. I can just envision this. When that fort here in the far end is built up with towers and stuff. And if we squeeze in at least 2 more rides on this island, it's going to be a win-win scenario. Hit the like button if you did enjoy. Hopefully you guys got some inspiration from it. If you know any good coaster builders, let me know because I need to get better at that because I literally suck at doing coasters. But we need trash bins and janitors because people are frigging putting trash all over the place. So you guys are buying stuff here and you just throw the trash. Look at the trash bins here. I guess it makes sense that the people are not coming here, like the janitors and stuff. Because they are so far away. I wish I could just duplicate this guy because it still looks the same. We will have some entertainers over in this region. Now he's doing the thing, right? Yes, he is. And also, I did like a little thing here. And this, I don't know if I showed you guys this. A little custom walkie-walkie part with some staircases and lamps. And then I put this disappearing guy up here. So he's kind of guarding... I don't know what he's guarding. A tree. The town, I guess. If that makes any sense. But people seem to be enjoying this at least, because this is connected. Might even enclose the whole shablang here in a thing. Just having this as an open up little, like this corner piece, and then having more arches, and then enclose it all the way here to the far end, might be a thing. We're going to see in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Getting nighttime, scary, eerie, and dark. So, the park is coming along nicely. It's a mayhem of roads and stuff, but it's a lot of detail involved. Hit the like button if you did enjoy. Keralis, over and out. Bye-bye.